What's up guys, Team Hard Life Captain Zertuche here. Alright, so this video is a little bit of Storytelling Thursday. And it has to do a little bit of both the boaters and the beach shark fishermen. It's a territory that both of us kind of share, and that's the area within the surf zone and stuff like that. The only bad thing is a lot of times the guys on the boats don't realize how much danger they're actually putting themselves in and or their boat at the same time, because a lot of the braids that we're using now are way upgraded. I mean, I have Kevlar on one of my reels. I know my buddy came and bought 135-pound coated cable so he can run on his reel. And we're doing all of this because we're tired of getting cut off. We're also tired of, putting all that effort into it and losing whatever investment we have in there. So, it's not just the motors, it's, the fish and everything else that's out there. However, I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and he was talking about one day he ran baits and it was calm past the third bar, but on the third bar, it was still rocking 2 to 4s. And I was like, wow, okay. So we're sitting there and I'm thinking, I was like, so what happened? He goes, well, he saw this boat came by, it hit the first line, because what we do is we'll spread out our lines like this on the beach, you know what I mean? So it hit the first line, it made it through, got to the second line, and that's when it kind of bogged down. But got to the third, and that's where it stopped. And so the guys are they're lifting up the transom on the boat and trying to get to the propeller and stuff like that. And luckily for them, they were able to cut the line and get it out of their prop. However, if they hadn't stopped where they did, and it would have went through even more, it would have bogged down everything, and there would have been a chance that boat would have hit the third bar and rolled up and over, and that could have been a very dangerous situation for everybody involved. And it's just, it's something that I'd like to pass a little knowledge to the boat fishermen. I mean, if you're looking out on shore and you see guys that have a big old rack with lines out, or even just a big rack in general, and you see fishing rods, I would take a little bit of a farther curve around them. I know it's going to add a few more minutes to your time, but it's rather add a few more minutes to your time than delay you getting home at all. Because I mean, if that boat goes down, you're on it, you're going to end up in the surf or worse, and at the same time, it's keeping the happy medium between the boat fishermen and the land-based shark fishermen, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of times when, there's plenty of area for y'all to cut around and stuff like that, but these guys are coming right near the pier like it's nobody's business. Oh, don't worry about the lines. Well, there's people out there casting, there's people kayaking, baits out and stuff like that, and it's a very dangerous situation for everybody involved. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit, just because I've seen where I actually had a game warden boat come by, cut my lines off, and it was like 6 or 7 of them, and he ended up stranded down the waves, and lucky for him, he was in the bay and it was kind of calm water, but still, it's just pay attention to your surroundings, guys. I mean, for us shark fishermen, we don't have the ability to go offshore or pick up and move camp every 5 minutes. It ain't like a boat where you can do that. You can pick it up and move on and keep going elsewhere, but you got a million other areas you can fish. Just watch out for the boat, the pier guys and the jetties, and even along the beach. I mean, yeah, you're trying to make from A to B to C quicker, but at the same time too, it can actually cost you in the long run. So just a little food for thought, y'all guys. I want everybody to get home safe at the end of the day with their catches, with their line, and not wasting any money on somebody else's stupidity. Because at the same time too, you can take that how you will, but at the same time, everybody's out there trying to fish. Show a little respect both ways. Us land-based guys were reaching out as far as we can go with kayaks, because now ability with bigger reels and stuff like that. But it's some of the chances we take running big like that, when you get into big game fishing like this, it ain't for the faint of heart or for your wallet. It's always going to cost money, but let's try to do things that help each other out so we don't waste any money. So, all right, guys.